The death toll from the devastating winter blizzard that left much of the United States in a deep freeze has risen to at least 27 in a hard-hit region of western New York State, authorities said, as tens of thousands remain without power.
Days into the deadly winter storm that bedeviled much of the U.S. with freezing temperatures and heavy snowfall, officials in Buffalo, New York are focused on life safety measures, plowing through thick snow to get to stranded drivers and to make way for emergency services. Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz, during a press conference in Buffalo, outlines actions taken to provide emergency service and save lives.
We still have a lot of travel of individuals who do not appear to be doing anything other than joyriding or going to a friend's house. They're not emergency personnel. I spoke to individuals today, including Supervisor Brian Culpa, who's said that the Amherst PD, now that they've settled down on life-saving rescues, are going to go out there and they're going to stop people in intersections. They're going to see if they have emergency travel authorization, and if they don't, they're going to ticket them and send them back on their way. It's the only thing we must do in this situation. Police have been working round the clock on life-saving measures, so they are not been going out there ticketing people, but now they're going to. Because truthfully, you are harming our ability to recover, and you may be the reason that we're not able to get an ambulance to a location, because cars are still getting stuck out there. Conditions are bad.
Meanwhile, Southwest Airlines have joined list of airlines that have been forced to cancel most of its flights, leaving passengers stranded and in many cases separated from their luggage.
For those customers, first and foremost, obviously our focus is safety. That is our primary focus over and above, our legendary hospitality. It has to be safety. So we want to make sure that we operate these flights safely and that we have the flight crews that have legal and sufficient time to operate these flights. That's the number one. Then we move on to the hospitality piece. With that, in general Southwest fashion, when we have struggles like this, first and foremost, we absolutely apologize. Hospitality is I'll say number two behind the safety aspect, as it should be, but we do apologize to our customers. We will do everything that we need to do to right the challenges that we've had right now, including while we are, willing to offer hotels, ride assistance, vans, whatever that looks like, rental cars, to try and make sure these folks get home as quickly as possible.
New York say they have never experienced this type of storm since 1977.
At all possible, please bring them inside. Once it gets below freezing, they're not going to have adequate water because the water is going to freeze, so that's not adequate care, and just please bring them inside.
I've never seen it going for days and days of wind and snow. My brother actually walked there 2 days in the middle of the blizzard, all bundled up.
Her furnace went and they were freezing. You could see their breath in the video, and they had snow coming through their windows and stuff like that, so I felt bad for them.
Me and my brother went to the Bears game, and the plan was to try to get back Christmas morning to open up gifts for my son. Our flight to Buffalo got canceled. We grabbed another one to Rochester, that got canceled. We slept on the floor in Chicago Airport, had to fly to Cleveland just to get a rental.
President Joe Biden has approved an emergency declaration allowing federal support for New York State.